Hi, I thought I would do a little introduction video because I haven't made any crochet videos. I've just done the shorts so far. And I'd like to start doing this, so I figured this might be a good opportunity when two of my children are in school. I have a little girl in kindergarten, and then I have a little boy in preschool who's 3, and then I have a baby who's home with me. And frankly, she may be the most crazy out of the 3. She's just into everything. So the reason why I called this channel Crocheting Chaos is because it's nuts. I'm sitting here trying to crochet, and right now she's trying to eat my foot. So that's fun. Uh, I am currently working on little pencils. So I like to do little gifts for my kids' classmates because it helps them to make buddies. A little bit of bribery never hurts. This one is incredibly fuzzy because my kid's been playing with it so much. But that's kind of my prototype one. I have so many I have to get done because my kid has 11 students in her class. Working on those today. As far as what I like to do, I do crocheting and knitting, but the last 2 years I've been focusing mostly on crochet, although as we're getting closer to Christmas, I'm going to be getting more into knitting because I have several people that I'm making hats for. My cousin Crystal wants me to make her a hat that looks like 2 deers, kind of going for it. I made one last winter for myself because I thought it was hilarious. And I thought, oh, well, you know, this will be a good hat for me to wear, and it's good for me to practice just color changes, carrying the yarn, all that jazz. Things that I was not particularly good at, and probably am still not particularly good at. But I'm working on it, trying to learn. So I figured, you know, this will be a good project. I'm only using 2 different colors, but there's a lot of color changes, so it's good for me to practice carrying the yarn and everything. So I'm doing that. Go and post the picture online, and within 24 hours, I have people begging me to sell it. So I sold it to one of my old church mentors, and she loves it. She thinks it's great, and I now have to make a new one for my cousin Crystal. She sent me the yarn in black and bright hunter orange, just a little ironic considering it's going to be deer season in Maine. But I need to make that for her, and then there's a book about knitting where they have a different hat for each of the national state parks. So I am going to do at least one of those for each of my in-laws. So we'll see how far I get in that. My goal is at least my father and mother-in-law, but if I can, I'd like to make one for each of my sister-in-laws as well. I have 3 of them. So it's going to be crunch time. I don't know if I'll be able to make it happen or not. But anyway, if there's anything in particular you guys would really like to see, let me know. I'm going to be working on a tutorial for this pencil because I just made up the pencil pattern as I went along. It's pretty rustic. I haven't had any pattern testers, so if you try it and something is wonky, reach out to me. I'll try to figure out what part I skipped telling you or what part I messed up. My brain sometimes gets ahead of my mouth, and sometimes my brain just entirely stops working and my mouth keeps going because I have ADHD and I'm unmedicated because I'm currently still breastfeeding my youngest, so can't be on any medicine, and it is a struggle. I'm telling you, I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? Yeah, she's crazy. Anyway, let me know if there's any particular topics you'd like to hear. This is rough. But I'm excited to talk more to people about what I'm doing, and I'm sure my husband will appreciate this because then I won't talk to him about what I'm doing all the time. It's very gracious, but I'm sure he would prefer less talk about slip stitches and patterns and what I'm making all the time. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy your almost fall.